Welcome back to CTV Morning Live. We continue our Ask the Expert segment with the National Food Pantry, and that's the first question I want to get to. We talk about natural. People need to distinguish between the two, right? With pharmaceutical and what we're seeing natural, and they should be aware of certain things.
Well, sure. I mean, when you're dealing with natural products, some people may react quite quickly to that solution, and others it may take a few weeks. It actually could take a few months in some cases, as it can be quite gentle. Whereas pharmaceuticals are typically designed to get to the heart of the matter, deal with it right then and there, and then you can fix what you have to fix. So just keep that in mind when if you're not seeing your quick reaction as you did with a pharmaceutical medication.
It'll take a little bit longer.
It can.
When you're dealing with natural things that are created differently,
well,
created naturally.
If you look at it too, when your body is going through something that is negative, you got to look at it in a positive way. It's telling you something. It's giving you an idea that, listen, you've done something, or something's been done to you, and now you got to correct this balance. And so when you keep that in mind, try to keep that as a positive thing. That hey, I know now I can empower myself and make a change.
We're going to have some callers that are looking to do that, and I do believe our first caller is Helen. So good morning, Helen. Are you there?
Hi. Yes. Good morning.
Good morning. What's your question?
My question is regarding my immune system. I broke out in a rash in the beginning of April, and I still have it. And I've been told by my doctor that it's because my immune system is not functioning properly. So I'd just like to know if there's something I can take to balance it out.
Yeah, it's something that it might be a little bit difficult to come to the bottom but I would probably start with maybe a fish oil. That will help to bring down inflammation, help to boost your immune system, and maybe even help to nourish your skin from the inside out. It might be something that you do want to come in and we can discuss a little bit further, because it could even be maybe even a yeast issue, a candida issue, and that we do have some cleanses and some supplements to bring that yeast down as well.
Interesting right there, right? There's always another cause for a lot of things that we're seeing. I do believe that we're going to have Wendy on the line too. Colleen. Sorry, we have Colleen who's on the line. Good morning, Colleen.
Good morning.
What's your question?
I take 6 medications now for high blood pressure, hypothyroidism. I have a water pill. I take one for stress and another one for anxiety. And I'm wondering if any of these medications that you have from the health food store could get me off some of the medications I'm on now.
Yeah, that's also a little bit of a tricky question. I also invite you to come over to the store, especially with those medications there. It is like we do have some things like magnesium that help to the systems, support the systems, but it is something that you would want your doctor to monitor you with as well, because adding those things in might make your need for your prescription medications to come down, and so your doctor would really need to keep an eye on you for that. So yeah, come in, we can talk about that a little bit further, and you see your doctor.
There's always complications, right?
Yeah.
With the reaction between certain medications and really understanding what's being put into the system. So it's wise for them to come down with an example of everything that it is and what's in, what these prescriptions are. It gives you a better chance to break it down. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's always the conflict of how things are reacting all together. All right, and now I do believe we have Wendy who's on the line. So Wendy, good morning.
Good morning. I have my question is about heartburn.
I like taking aloe vera juice, to be honest. It doesn't taste the best, but it's a really good solution. Whenever I've had that, which I don't have it too often, but so aloe vera juice.
Okay, we say it again.
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera.
Yeah, the stuff that you put on your hand.
Like your skin.
Yeah.
Aloe vera juice.
Aloe vera juice. So what they've done is they've actually taken the inner portion and turned it into a juice or a gel, depending on what you want, and you take a shot of it. A shot glass usually, 1 or 2, even up to 4 ounces. And you can mix it with water if it's to make it a little bit more palatable. But you'll notice a big difference, and actually it's very high in amino acids, and it's also really good for healing your digestive system. So with the heartburn, I take it, goes away within a day or two. And it's fantastic. What was the other one that you had?
Apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar. Mm-hmm. There we are.
I heard about that one too.
Yes.
Well, I'd heard about the apple cider vinegar. I had not heard about the aloe vera juice.
No, aloe vera juice, fantastic.
And where will people find that?
You can find it in our store.
I'll find it there, right?
But just be aware, there's the inner fillet, or the inner fillet, as some people call it, and then there's the whole leaf. If you're constipated, take the whole leaf. If you're not, then make sure you're taking the inner fillet, because if you take the whole leaf and you're not constipated, well, you're going to the washroom.
Okay, very interesting
Yes,
little tidbit
so
of information right
keep that
there.
in mind.
Two things, especially for all of you who are suffering from heartburn. I think that was a good thing to add in right at the very end right there. Make sure we got it in. Thank you so much for joining us. Of course, Natural Food Pantry, great information. Head in, ask the questions, bring in the information that you have. They've got a lot of reading material as well. They've got the website, great stuff that's on there as well. So please take a moment. The 3 locations, as we mentioned, Riverside Drive, Hazeldean Road, Richmond Road, www.naturalfoodpantry.ca.